Hello from bed. I was thinking about the story, the time, the way that I became Nancy's vibrational house of alignment. And I think the best way to tell this story is to start from the beginning. So I would have to sort of take you back in time about 10 years ago, actually, 2015. I was doing daycare, and I had like four families that were great families. We stayed together all the way up until the kids were in school, and I was done doing daycare. It was really great. I was really lucky. Anyway, one of back then though, 2015. This was before yoga, before my wellness. And right before that, things had really come to a hard space for me. And so in 2015, it was already starting to just get more and more hard. I have some pictures of me I want to share. And the obvious is there, but the me that wasn't there is the part that I see the most. So anyway, one day I am there, 2015 Nancy. And while I loved my daycare families, the babies, the moms and dads, I did not love doing daycare. I didn't feel like I was using my brain. I missed the world. I felt like I was never going to be done taking care of babies. Because I just felt like I had so many babies. This was just Chloe and Maddie too. But anyway, one morning, one of my moms came over and she's just laughing, and she says, yeah, her daughter, she's like, I asked her if she's ready to go. And she says, yeah, I'm ready to go see Nancy's house. And when she said it, at first I didn't get it, but then I realized that the little girl calls me Nancy's house. And she just found it hilarious. And I was definitely at a place in my life where I always felt like people were like making fun of me and trying to hurt me. And back then, being back in that body, after already having lost 100 pounds and then gaining it all back, it felt like she was kind of being nice, nasty. Like she was being like, it was cute, but she was also kind of being mean. And I don't think really that was ever it. I know the baby was not being mean, but every time she would say it, it would kill me. And I didn't hate it when the little baby said it at all. It was really cute, except that it just layered it in how big I was. And it felt so uncomfortable to be so small in such a big body. Small in myself, in love, in like wanting to be a part of the life that I was living, wanting to do the things that I was doing every day. It just hurt, and I really fucking hated it at the end. And I don't really remember when it switched, but that's been the coolest thing about this awakening. Things that would really bring me to my knees started to be the very things that I found my most power in, And when I was wondering what would I call me, there was times, years, friends, when I was trying to explain what I wanted to do as a business, and I could not articulate the words. It was so hard. I was like, I want to help people get here. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, here. here in my head, not in my head, but they're in their head, but they're in here and there in their head. I couldn't really make it make sense. No one could understand the body manifesting thing back then. They thought I was losing it. They swore it was all yoga, which yoga definitely made it all stop. All the noise. Yoga has changed my life in ways that I could never repay it. And thank God it doesn't ask me to, but anyway, that day I was sitting there and I thought about the names. Like I loved alignment, and that was really what I wanted. I was like, I want more people to find alignment. And I didn't have an actual building, and I didn't have just one modality. I had already learned Reiki. I was doing lots of fun things, mixing up modalities with that, and I knew it. And when I say just yoga, I'm talking about the physical practice. I knew it was not just about a physical practice. And I knew it had something to do with magic, and I couldn't quite figure that out yet. So I was like, this is a vibrational house of alignment. It's Nancy's vibrational house. Nancy's house. I am Nancy's house. And it makes me so happy now. So I just wanted to share that story. And I will forever be grateful to that family and to that baby for giving me my first name, for this magic that I get to share back for as long as God keeps waking me up in the morning. All right. Thanks for letting me share. Have a great rest of the wherever you are when you see this. Bye.